Some people do it for on an hour, for the entire pair, not just per section. But really, that will not do a super deep polish, as per my experience, except if one is a professional, has been doing it for years. Then all I do, since they can attain what we manage in 1 hour, it'll only 9 minutes. I reckon if I spend an hour for both pairs, it will be super shiny like what I achieve in about 6 hours. 6 hours of that one. And that does not include all the conditioning and cleaning, which in itself takes an hour of drying time. So there's really with that one, an hour here, an hour there. And this one, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. So 20 minutes, 1 hour 20, 2 hours 20, like double again, 2 hours 20, plus 2 hours and a half is 2 hours and a half, 4, well, 5 hours, yes, 5 hours, total job. With the stripping, conditioning and cleaning, an extra hour, so it's 6 hour job really. Super long. Have to be very patient. And do not do it often. Wear the damper all the time, just be a little bit careful on one walk, not from the Malinor. You know, do it every 3 months. After 100 wears, it really has to be redone. Or at least it has to be clean and conditioned. But if one wants it polished, then it will take out the polish, and one has to re-polish those parts. 6 hours again, using these 2 different products. Even for the cream beige shoe polish, which only takes 10 minutes of application beforehand, the professionals use the fingertips, not the brush. Only repass with the brush afterwards to make sure it does not dry between the welt, like with a toothbrush. 47. Good thing is I'm living in the bar, there's hardly any rain, so as long as one does not walk within mud and or grass, wet grass or sand, the polish will to some extent, not like that, but it will last more or less like that for almost a month, and it will still look a tad polished here and there for even 3 months. And I wear it down every day for all day, so 90 hours, and I wear it outside. Well, these shoe shiners out from the streets like in Mexico, they do not do the same thing. What they do is cheating. It will only last for 4 days, where this is a true varnish-like polish, as taught by the likes of Shoe Snob, and this will last forever. It will never go away as long as one does not wear the boot and or shoe. Even if one was not to wear the shoe that has been polished in 20 minutes by an outdoor shoe shiner dotted directly onto one's foot, it will still, even if one kept it in a cupboard and never rolled it will still go after about a month or a year max, even without a single wear, and kept it at a good room temperature. And the products they use are very cheap and damage the leather. With these products, even if they damage the leather, they'll damage it so little, it is honestly worth it. 13:49, so one more go. Almost nobody knows a shoe polish like this will take so long and is so tiring and physically exhausting. Also, why one does not use a machine now in one's modern day, but the machines will never do the same result. It has to be done by hand using one's fingertips for the pores of my actual skins heat up, and to help heating up the pores off the leather and open it and fill it with the polishes gradually melts. And it has to be done gradually. As per my own experience, having polished tens and tens of times. Is that using the best quality polish. See how much that is used up. It is the only manner ready to achieve it. Lighting it up with a lighter only damages the leather. I've tried it a billion times. It also damages the polish. Even with the kiwi, it does not work. I retried yesterday. 1350. 17 more minutes. Go. The only pity is one should have bought a navy shoe polish. It is actually better for black shoes. It creates a deeper, nicer polish and it shines. It polishes more quickly. Too bad. It does hurt one's elbow. Shoulder, I meant, doing it all the time, but I think it is better to do a proper, true, badass, overkill shoe polish very rarely and wear the damn shoe so much than cheap ones all the time. At the end of the day, it takes even more time and energy rather than do a proper shoe polish session. Even if it's only every 3 months, or well, out 6 months perhaps, and they strip your shoe and clean it and condition it every 3 months, as just I did with the fingertips of cream-based shoe polish. And then do that job only every 6 months. I don't know, only do it for evening pairs, not all your pairs. I only keep 3 pairs of shoes, and I only do it every 3 months. After 100 wears. Back in old days, they used to do things less often, usually, but more thoroughly once done, and I think it is actually better. For such a deep polish, will not go away, even if, except if one walks in sand and or mud or rain, and yet it would have to be more than once for it to go away. Until it takes ages and ages and wears and wears and wears and hundreds of wears to technically go away. So these products are all very expensive. If one only keeps a minimum amount of shoes like mine, so only 3 pairs, and involves it only every 3 months, they will last for years and years to come. So it is very, at the end of the day, less money spent than purchasing all these tins, cans of all the shoe polishes that cost less, obviously, but to last less long and to do an awful job. And actually damage the leather, for they all the time contain silicone. These do not contain silicones. I have to stop, I have to give it a break, for the leather is wetting, it is taking too much polish in one go, it has to dry out. So now it is creating little crusts, and it would ruin the polish soon enough. So I will do the whole thing. I did that for 15 minutes.